Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have the new 3D scanner Einstar Vega. This is a new 3D scanner and I'm very excited to see how I can use this scanner in my YouTube channel, scanning my sculptures, and we're going to test it out. We're going to do an unboxing of this 3D scanner and then we are going to be scanning a couple objects and see how good it really is. So first, I'm curious to see what's in this. Oh, that's cool. This is the little model that comes with the 3D scanner. And what's in this? Not exactly sure what this is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. But it's really nice case. Pretty cool. So this is the main control unit. It's really nice. And you have a tripod holder here, so we'll figure out what that is. And this is nice. This is like a nice rubberized skin for it. Here is a little tripod, and look at that. I don't know if you guys can hear it. That's aluminum, that's metal. So I'm gonna push and hold. Nice screen. Unleash your 3D vision. And we have a white screen. So the first thing I did was connect to Wi-Fi and check for updates. And one thing I'm going to say about this particular 3D scanner is that the user interface is really good. If you are familiar with any phone, the way it works, you have everything that belongs to it. So, and okay, update success. And now it's doing another loading screen. The time up there, you see the update v1.1.2-1. And then over here in red, you have recalibrate. That's important. That is what that plexiglass with the little round things are. And percent RAM used up. Then you have the Wi-Fi. And then you have your battery in the upper right-hand corner. And here you have a brightness. You can adjust it up and down. Brightness. And then this one is the distance to the object. Here you have some more adjustments, which are advanced settings, scanning settings. So before we can start doing any 3D scan tests, we are going to recalibrate. As it says over there, there's a little red thing, because this thing has been moving around. It was shipped here. We need to be able to do it. Storage, by the way, swiping down, you can see that that's the brightness storage, but we're gonna have to do a calibration test. So we have our calibration board flat. So I'm just reading the instructions in the back. It tells you exactly what to do. Keep the scanner horizontally and centered on the calibration board. All right, let's start the calibration. So remember, we're using the flat one, and we're kind of doing this. Click forward, use the bracket to lift the calibration board as shown below. Rotate the bracket clockwise 3 times. Okay, so you want to make sure that you calibrate things well. Calibration succeeded, so hit apply. And now we should be ready to start our first scan. Get closer. We saved our model, and there it is. And now we can, what is that? One-click processing. It actually came out really well. Yeah, really good. This is what we're going to be scanning today. Now, here's the thing. I want to be able to capture all the details. I want to be able to see if this thing is going to be able to create this 3D object as it is. Remember, if you're a sculptor and you have oil, clay, and you create this masterpiece, you have to spend a lot of money to make a mold of it and then create reproductions. The beauty of a 3D scanner is that you can scan it, and then a $100 3D printer should be able to make you reproductions. Not only that, you can upload it online, Cult 3D for example, and sell your objects. There's so many more ways as a sculptor that you can make money. Use the fast. The fast gives you a wider angle, but let's try and do this for now. So I can see my object on there, and here it tells you exactly what you want. Before I do that, I'm going to adjust the tripod so it actually is like this. Then move this and scan it. Too close, get away. It's nice that it gives you all of these clues. Get closer. Really nice. Too close, get away. Okay. And let's move it down. Hopefully you guys can see the object as well on the scan. And we do have it on the screen. It's pretty darn good, this intuitive way of doing it. We're going to hit pause and let's see what it says. So that's the object, and it came out pretty darn well. We can kind of zoom in, and you see these little points. Let's see if I can. So that's the object. You can move it around. Now, normally in other 3D softwares, you would have to bring it to your computer and then finalize it. You can see the various information here on the object. You can do, we're going to hit this, fast mode. We're going to do resolution. HD mode is 0.25 millimeter and fast mode is 0.40 millimeter. So we're going to do HD mode. And now it's going to generate the mesh. It's done. It's taking about 20 minutes to do this. So if I look at this now, you can see the object and if we're missing any parts, but it looks pretty good. I think the only issue I had when scanning was the rear of the block. And if you zoom in there, it's missing just a little bit of that, but that's no big deal at all. And now save, and we can just go back. This is the sculpture I just scanned. It came out really well. I mean, it's amazing. Well, guys, that is the Shining 3D Einstar 3D scanner. I am really loving this. It's much better than my Creality Lizard. It makes my Creality Lizard look primitive in comparison. And, you know, I'll put a link in the description below in case you guys want to buy it. If you are an artist, and particularly a sculptor, having a 3D scanner and a 3D printer makes a big difference. Making reproductions of your work. If you want to sell it and then shrink it down, sell it on Etsy, sell it on Facebook, anywhere. You can make little small versions of your original sculptures for a fraction of the cost of making a mold. And for me, you know, I do water clay, so I basically put my sculptures in a kiln, fire them. Sometimes they don't survive, and I like to have some way of capturing them, and this is the perfect way. Now, the other option, of course, without a 3D scanner is creating a mold, a mother mold, and then making a cast. But it's so intricate, it's so expensive that I really just hate it. It just creates a mess in your house. And these 3D scanners are getting so much better that It's time for sculptors to give these a try. So thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.